new A24 film, Beau is Afraid. Jesse, I know you're a huge A24 fan. This one's starring Joaquin Phoenix. What are your impressions of this trailer?
It looks very wacky and kooky, and a lot of shit's going on, and I don't even know how to really describe it, to be honest. It's Joaquin Phoenix. He's got his acting chops. He looks like I don't even know how to. It's look like it goes into different genres, and there's I don't even know how to describe it. Sequences. It's really hard to describe. I mean, I'm down for it. It looks great. It looks great. I'm gonna watch it. I just don't really know how to describe it. It's just a lot going on there. It's very surreal and
Yeah, look, I'm not going to attempt to describe it, but 80, what are your thoughts on this trailer? Does anything speak to you?
I don't think you can properly describe it. It is absolutely, to me, it looks like the most surrealist piece of filmmaking Ari Aster has done so far. Even for Joaquin, this is real batshit crazy from what it looks like. It feels sort of like it's going to be obviously it's Joaquin has to get to his mother. He has to get to see her, and a lot of shit goes down, and it looks semi-apocalyptic or like a fever dream or something. And it seems like, for the thing that I get from it, because Ari Aster often channels like emotional experiences in his life, in his writing, to like get through them in a like cathartic type of way. It seems like this is going to be a journey of Joaquin confronting a lot of demons from his childhood and probably mummy issues. And it's just going to be in the most
surreal
surreal, bizarre ways we've seen from A24.
It just looks like a huge departure from Ari Aster's other films, which I admittedly like. I liked Hereditary, and Midsommar I was kind of on. So
I think it's going to still be super fucked up.
Apparently, I'm just reading this on Wikipedia. It was originally titled Disappointment Boulevard, and he described it in 2020 as a 4-hour-long nightmare comedy.
4 hours.
Which I don't know. It says here, this is Wikipedia, so don't trust it. But the running time is 179 minutes, so I don't think that's 4 hours. I could
179 minutes.
How long is that? I'm not good at math.
That's over 3 hours. It's just over 3 hours.
Shit. Well, there you go. So it's going to be a long movie.
3 hours.
Oh my God.
3 hours.
I don't fully trust Wikipedia though, because right here it says, actually they describe it as surrealist comedy horror. And they say it's an ensemble cast, but I think Joaquin's clearly the star.
Clearly. I was happy to see Nathan Lane pop up in it. And Amy Ryan I love from The Office. So there's a couple other actors in there who I've sort of, watched over the years that will be nice to see in something very different.
I got to be honest, I'm not a big Ari Aster fan. And seeing this trailer, I thought, this might win me over. And then I saw the runtime and like, I don't know if I want to watch that.
I didn't see the runtime at all. So until you said that, I had no idea.
Yeah. But I might wait for the review. I'm sure it's going to get great. Like after the Joker, I feel like Joaquin Phoenix cannot do wrong. I feel like anything he touches, even if it's terrible, everyone's going to love it anyways. So I've got faith in it. I think like Ari Aster fans are going to be on board. But yeah, unfortunately, I have trouble just connecting with.
What do you guys think of his other films? Because I was very lukewarm about Hereditary. Like I thought it was fantastically well made, but I didn't love it. And Midsommar I was just very on.
I respect that Hereditary is an amazingly made film. It just wasn't for me. I feel like it started picking up towards the end. Maybe I'm just too aged. Maybe I got to rewatch it. Maybe I got to give another chance. But I remember there's some great performances, but it was just a bit slow. And at the time, I just didn't have the patience for that. And
I do have to be like, I guess, ready and in the zone to like take it in.
Yeah, maybe I need a Xanax or I feel like maybe I'm not the audience he's trying to appeal to, and so I can't hate on that. The other thing is Midsommar. I did not watch it, but I remember thinking the trailer was pretty cool. I liked how it was all during. It was a horror, but it was during the daylight. There was a use of a lot of white. And I remember thinking that's pretty unique. So I really respect him as a filmmaker. I think he's a visionary. I think he's a very unique voice, and that's what Hollywood needs.
Yeah,
it's just that's not the type of content I particularly usually engage with. But I feel like partnering Joaquin Phoenix with Ari Aster sounds like a smart choice. I feel like they're both very artsy kind of people that are going to vibe on that level. Yeah. I can see them collaborating a lot more in the future if this does well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, this might not be one I catch. But sorry, Jesse, you're saying about what we think of Ari Aster.
Yeah, I was just like,
I was going to throw it to Adrienne because
just his previous two films. I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on what you thought about them.
Sure. I only originally went to see Hereditary because I heard of Toni Collette's incredible performance.
She's very good at it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you both know I don't do well with horror, especially not in a cinema. Doesn't vibe with me. And after I saw it, I was like, I think I've mentioned this before on the pod, but like I literally was like 3 days later shampooing my hair 3 times, like just thinking about the movie, and it really sunk in, and it was the ultimate like personification of a suffocated mother. Like it just freaked me out. And I think it was just emotionally disturbing. I just really, really felt for her throughout the film. And that was more terrifying than most anything else, I think, in it. And then Midsommar was very different. Like I applaud his use of, like pure daylight and everything. And again, it's just another like a whole bunch of fucked up themes that really made me feel violated personally. And I ended up thinking about that one for another few days. It didn't freak me out as much as Hereditary.
Both films linger a bit. Like if anything else, they
do.
They both stay with you for a bit, which is more to say than most films, because most films you forget about the day after you've seen them. So
yeah.
I'm really tempted to rewatch Hereditary because I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who didn't love it. And I feel like maybe if I give it a second chance, I'll like it more.
I wouldn't say I loved it. Like I liked it, but I wouldn't say I loved it. I was the best part about it is how well it was made, like the directing and how well it was put together.
Try again when you're ready. You might really, see it differently.
I just remember the ending where it picked up and it got a little bit more supernaturally, and I was like, "This is what I wanted more of." I feel like if there's more of that throughout the film, it would have grabbed me. But I guess that just comes down to me being immature, maybe. Maybe I'm not mature enough for his films. But yeah, no disrespect because it's obviously really well made. So Belle's Afraid coming soon.